Well, a mother and her daughter, mother-daughter duo, are both facing charges after they were accused of giving paying clients illegal butt injections. This undercover sting operation was based out of Cyprus, and investigators took away bags that had illegal injectables and medical equipment.
So now to talk to us about how to avoid unsafe practices and how people can actually safely receive procedures like this is Surgeon Herman Newall. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Newall.
Good morning. Thank you.
So, first of all, so patients will chase something that they think sounds better than a traditional operating room, might be cheaper. What would the red flags be that someone is actually performing an illegal service?
Well, there are no foreign fillers approved by the FDA for buttock enhancement. The only approved product is your own fat. And that needs to be done in a accredited facility by a board-certified plastic surgeon. So that's a red flag right there.
Oh, that is interesting. So while there are fillers for other things like your face and if you want butt injections, and we know this is a thing because of social media as well, that is should only be done with your own fat. There aren't licensed plastic surgeons using other types of fillers.
Well, there are several fillers that we use for the face, hyaluronic acid, Sculptra, which are FDA approved for the face, but not for the buttocks. So be careful when they tell you that they're going to use that to enhance your buttocks.
I mean, really, in the kinds of things that investigators walked away with in bags, any person who would see these would know, hey, this came from the aisle at a Home Depot, not any sort of medical supply company. But I guess just before you ever get that far, what should patients be looking for? Because we know that people have these parties, Botox parties, where licensed medical professionals do go into people's homes. Yeah. But how do we distinguish the difference? What's safe, what's not?
Well, you got to do your homework. Always look for a board-certified either plastic surgeon or dermatologist if you're going to do facial work. Don't cut corners. They will bring problems in the future, deformities, infections, even death if a bolus becomes an embolus. So be careful. There's no need to go through clandestine clinics. You could go to a board-certified MD and get your work done properly.
Dr. Newall, just to talk specifics about the risk here, because so if somebody is just freely injecting something into the body, really one of the biggest risks is that thing can really travel all over the body, and you really wouldn't know how to go in there and get it out. Isn't that right? Correct.
Very difficult to solve those problems. Again, an injection can create a deformity. It can get into a vessel, occlude it, and create necrosis of skin. And furthermore, if it's large enough bolus, it can go to the heart as an embolus and kill you. So there's a lot of problems associated with all this.
Yeah, I mean, people think that, like a medical professional can just fix this if there's a problem with it. But really, that's the warning here, is that stuff like this cannot be fixed. So what advice do you have for women who would like to get a procedure like this done and they're looking to go maybe the cheapest route?
Exactly. I've been involved with cases where there's nothing we can do and the deformities are chronic.
Yeah, it's tragic. I mean, tell us what a safe procedure looks like. I mean, if we're talking specifically butt injections, because that was what these women said they were doing, what does that procedure look like? Is it outpatient?
Yes, it can be an outpatient operation. It's what we call BBL, Brazilian buttock lift. It's using your own fat to enhance a deflated buttock, and it's safely done in an accredited facility by a board-certified plastic surgeon that has been trained to do this properly.
And Dr. Newall, you're mentioning a board-certified plastic surgeon. So what websites can people go to verify that the person they're seeing is a reputable person?
Yeah, the American Board of Plastic Surgery. And then you can, search for that person you're seeing, and it will be there.
Anything else that you think people should know before they go into a plastic surgery procedure?
Sometimes, cheap procedures end up being extremely expensive. and just do your homework and do it properly. It's your body at the end of the day.
Yeah, they can cost you your quality of life, really.
Yes.
All right, Dr. Herman Newall, thank you so much for coming on this morning. Some good practical advice on where you can check before you hire anybody to do any sorts of these types of plastic surgery. Have a great morning.